Okay, let's see if we can get this mounted without it going everywhere. Perfect. Okay, so you guys can see the mat. And welcome back for another session of Flow at Home. I'm just going to dump my t-shirt over there because it's going to get in the way. Hope you're all good. Good morning. Welcome back. So today is Slow Flow. It's a 60-minute class. It might be a bit less, but we'll see how we go. So if you're ready, we've got the mat. 2 seconds. I just need my watch so that I can see actually what time it is. So if you're ready, you just need a mat today, some straps. Maybe if you need straps, if you haven't got the flexibility to touch your toes, maybe some blocks or a cushion. And if you want to do Savasana, you might want a jumper or something for the end. So whenever you're ready, just come to a seated position on your mat and we'll begin. So we'll just come to seated and we'll start by rolling our shoulders back and down. So really hunch them up towards your ears, get the blood flowing in that area. And then go forwards. Really try and move them up towards your ears and then push those shoulder blades back down so the whole of your shoulders working and even down into your back where your shoulder blades are. And then just come to center and we'll start by inhaling, lifting our left arm up. Exhale as you reach over to the right. Really think about lifting and opening up this ribcage, but also lifting the body out of the pelvis as you do this. So you're creating length throughout the spine. And we'll just do each side, always inhaling back to center, exhaling as you reach over to the other side. Hopefully we're in for another sunny day. Today it looks like the weather actually looks better than it did yesterday morning. We had a lot of mist here and it took a while to clear actually. And then last one this side. And then we're going to inhale as we lift and twist and look behind us this time. Exhale as you twist right round, inhale back to center, exhale to look behind the other shoulder. So just move with your own breath and your own time with all of these. Go slow, take it easy, listen to your body. I'm going to do roughly 5 each side. And with the whole class, if there's anything that you feel uncomfortable doing or pain doing, or you can't keep up, just take it easy, take a moment to stop, pause, come to Tadasana or Child's Pose, catch your breath again, and then pick up wherever you can. And if you need any help or advice after classes, just come to me, send me your videos or drop me a message and I'll be more than willing to help. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees as the next one and warm up our backs with our cat-cows. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're just going to dip the stomach towards the floor and look up towards the ceiling. So you're really forcing an arch shape into your back. Exhale as you round through the spine, pushing the shoulders up. So you're really separating the shoulder blades and pressing into the ground, pushing the chest away from the floor. Take the eye gaze down to the knees. Inhale as you roll through the spine again, coming back up into that arch position. Exhale as you round back through and think about moving vertebrae by vertebrae. Creating space between each one, opening up, giving each little vertebrae a bit of a stretch. And really exaggerate the end positions. It'll help you later on in the session. And just one more each way. Sorry, 1.5, so you've got one more each way now. So one more of these. And last, angry cat. Make it super angry. And then plant your hands out and we're going to tuck our toes and push back to down facing dog. And just start to pedal out the feet. So spread your fingers in down facing dog, press through the ground with your hands. Push the head through the arms, so you're trying to get your crown of your head towards the floor. Push those tailbones high towards the sky and just pedal out those feet. Open up those hamstrings, those calves, see if you can get your heels down to the ground. Really work into those legs. And then with the shoulders, spread the shoulder blades open so that your head's not sucked up into your neck and shoulders. Create space, allow your body to move. And then walk your feet in towards your hands. And we'll just take a moment in Ragdoll. So really think about bringing your chest towards your thighs. Rather you take a bend in the knees to get there and let the crown of the head hang towards the ground so gravity is helping you. And you can take opposite elbow to opposite hand and just take a moment in Ragdoll. Swing from side to side, back and forth, whatever feels good. Take one last deep breath here. And then we're going to inhale as we come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands, and then plant the hands on the knees. Twizzle out the knees, you might hear a few clicks and cracks. And then the other way, oh, there's mine. See if we can get the other knee to go. And then twizzle out the ankles. And you can hear them clicking on my foot, my lovely dodgy ankle. And the other foot if you haven't already. And then, as with every slow flow session, we'll start with a few sun salutations. So you're going to come to the front of your mat in Tadasana, and we'll take them easy today, so we're going to kneeling lunges. So come to the front of your mat in Tadasana, lift your toes, spread them, press the feet firmly into the ground. Think about extending through the body, lift through the crown of your head, roll your shoulders back and down, tuck your tailbone under, suck the navel back towards the spine. And just catch your breath, take a moment to adjust to the position, and then inhale as you lift your hands up above your head, extended Tadasana, reach up tall with those fingers, activate the hands. Exhale as you hinge at the hips, folding all the way down into Uttanasana, forward fold. And you're here for 3 breaths for this round, so really focus on getting your chest towards your thigh, letting your head hang long towards the ground. You can take Ragdoll or clasp behind the calves, pull your chest down, find length with every inhale, and with every exhale, get deeper into that fold. Take one last breath all the way in, find length, and then as you exhale, plant the hands down on the floor and fold deeper. On your next inhale, we're going to step back with the left leg all the way to the back of the mat. Find low lunge, so chest comes through the arm, knee goes back, knee goes down to the floor, eye goes forwards, pull those shoulders back and down. Check that your knee is stacked above your ankle, not in front. And then exhale as you step back to down facing dog. Again, press through the hands, open up those shoulders and just pedal out the feet. As you're here for 3 breaths, we'll make the most of opening out the calves, opening out the hamstrings on this one. You can kind of sway from side to side through your hips. Do this however you feel good. And then come back to center and press through the ground as you exhale one last time. And then on your inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Drop the knees to make it easier. Exhale, low plank or knee stretching. Inhale, press up to Cobra. If Cobra is too much for your back, feel free to come to Sphinx. It's always an option whenever you need it. Roll those shoulders back and down, eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath, squeeze those legs, squeeze those glutes. Take the strain off the lower back. Help the upper body out. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog, and again, just pedal it out. You're here for 3 breaths. Open up those calves, open up those hamstrings. Can you get those heels to the floor this time? And then on your next inhale, you're going to step the left leg forwards again. Find that low lunge. Open up that right hip flexor, roll the shoulders back and down. Eye gaze forwards. Check the positioning of that knee while you've got time. Correct it if you need to. Take a nice deep breath. And then as you exhale, step forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. And just catch your breath. You can take Ragdoll, you're here for 3 breaths again. Make the most of it, the next rounds are going to be faster. One last breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Extended Tadasana, reach up tall. Exhale as we come back down into round two. 2 breaths per pose this time. So inhale, find length in that spine. Exhale, fold deeper over those legs. And then this time we're going to inhale, step the right foot back all the way to the back of the mat. Drop the knee to the floor. Roll the shoulders back and down. Pull the chest through. Eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, step back to down facing dog. Press through the hands. Exhale as you press your head towards the ground. Inhale to push the tip of your sit bone towards the sky. Find length. Exhale, press the feet down. And as you inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Option to drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, low plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Roll those shoulders back and down. Eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Press the heels down to the ground. And as you inhale, lift forwards and step forwards with your right foot. Knee goes to the ground on the left leg. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up that left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, step forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. Take one deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And as you inhale, come all the way up. Extended Tadasana, and we're at 1 breath per pose now for the next 2 rounds. Exhale, fold forwards. Uttanasana, forward fold. If you get lost, just move and breathe. Inhale, left foot goes back, low lunge. Exhale, right foot goes back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards, high or low plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, last round, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, left foot back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards, high or low plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, high or low lunge. Exhale, left foot forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, release the arms, shake it out. You should be feeling pretty warm. Cool guys, so we're gonna go straight from here into our standing balance sequence. So feet hip distance apart. Find your Tadasana again. And whenever you're ready, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, see if you can find length. Pull those shoulders back and down. And then on the next inhale, we're going to lift the hands up above the head. And then exhale as we fold forwards into Uttanasana, forward fold. You're here for 3 breaths, so think about finding your chest towards your thighs. Let your head hang long towards the ground. And you can swing from side to side in ragdoll, or clasp behind the legs and draw the chest down deeper to the thighs, whatever's going to help you today in your practice. Take one last deep breath all the way in, and as you exhale, release the hands and plant them just on top of your feet. We're going to come into a tabletop position, so inhale as you slide the hands up the shins, find that flat back tabletop position, so find a nice neutral neck, pull the shoulder blades back and down, squeeze them together, find a flat, perfectly flat back. Nice strong L-shaped pose. Exhale, melt forwards, and we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, find that flat back, send the hips back, straighten those legs, squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale, melt forwards. One last one, make it your best one yet. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Find that nice neutral position. Exhale, melt forwards, plant the hands, And then we're going to step back into a low lunge with the left leg. Sorry, no, step back with the right leg so you can see what I'm doing first. Step back into low lunge, dropping the back knee to the floor. Really think about opening up this right hip flexor. Make sure your knees stacked above your left ankle. Roll the shoulders back and down, eye gaze forwards, and just focus on sinking through those hips so that you're opening up that groin area. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Push those sit bones high to the sky, and we'll just take a twist. So take the left hand through to the outside of the right ankle. Look out under your right armpit and twist to look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release, and we'll switch over. So right hand to left ankle, look out under your left armpits. Twist. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, pedal out the feet. And then we're going to inhale as we lift our left leg up high towards the sky. Look forward, swing it through. Find that low lunge, drop the back knee to the floor, untuck the toes. And we're going to come into pigeon. So take that left leg, sorry, I've taken you to lunge. I should have taken you straight through to pigeon. So take that left leg through and under, across the body at a 45-degree angle, knee pointing towards the left corner of the mat. Slide the right leg all the way back and see if you can find pigeon pose. So you're taking your right hip bone to your left heel and your left sit bone should be on the floor. If this is too much for you, you can always grab a pillow or a block and plant it under that sit bone of the left. So just under the left bum cheek so that your hips are nice and level. So I don't want you to be rolled over on the side and being like, yes, I'm in the pose, because you're not. You need to keep that hip glued down so that you've got that nice level seated position. Otherwise you're not really getting the same stretch. So from here you're going to take a nice deep breath as you press through the floor wherever you're at. And if you want to stay here, you're more than welcome. This is really opening up the hip flexor on that back leg. If you transfer the weight as you exhale and fold forwards, you'll find that the stretch now goes deeper into the glute of that left leg, which for many of us we need. And just go as far forwards as you want. And again, if you can't get all the way forwards to the ground, don't worry too much. You can grab a pillow or a block and use it to help you wherever you're at. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then we'll roll over onto our left sit bone now. So you're allowed to lift that hip off the floor. And you're going to roll over onto your bum, so you're completely seated. Keep that right leg out straight, flex the toes back towards you, and take the sole of the left foot in towards the left, right thigh. Square the body off to the right leg. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the spine, and then exhale to fold forward. So you're aiming with your chest towards your thigh, and then your head towards your knee. And you should feel a lovely stretch on the outer side of your back. If you need a strap, you can use a strap to help you reach your feet, or you can creepy crawly your hands along the floor, whatever you need to do. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, melt deeper over that leg. And then inhale as you windmill the arms up, leading with the left hand, plant it behind the left bum cheek. Keep that leg straight, and we're aiming to push the foot into the floor. So you're going to inhale as you lift with the right hand, press the right foot into the floor and push the hips high towards the sky. Exhale as you reach right over into a back bend. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. And then as you exhale, come back down. Let the hands come back to the front of the mat. Find the four corners with your hands and your right foot, and then step back to down facing dog with the left foot. Pedal it out. Press through your hands, and if you want to, come to your knees and just take a moment in extended child's pose. Reaching out as far forwards as you can. Take 2 brief breaths here. And then walk the hands over towards the left. Take another 2 breaths there. Then walk back to center. Walk the hands over to the right. Take 2 more breaths. and then walk the hands back over to the center. Find your four corners. Sorry, that is my dog in the background being sick. Apologies. Good timing, Levi. And then we're going to press up through the hands back into down facing dog. And we're going to just pedal out the feet. And you're going to take your right leg forwards this time into that lunge position. Open up that left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath. Pull those shoulders back and down. And then as you exhale, step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet again. And we'll take that twist. So right hand goes through to left ankle. Look out under the left armpit. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. And then left hand goes through to right ankle. Look out under the right armpit. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. Pedal the feet. And then inhale as you lift that right leg up high into down facing, three-legged down facing dog. And then we're going to swing the leg through, coming straight into pigeon this time. So knee goes towards the front corner of the mat, leg goes across the body, slide the left leg back. See if you can find that left hip bone on the right heel and the right sit bone on the floor. And again, if you need a block, place it under that right bum cheek or a pillow, whatever you need today. And then press up through your hands, open up that left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. See if you can melt deeper into the stretch, keeping those hips level. And then exhale as you come all the way forwards, finding that glute stretch. And the other side this time, and just take a few deep breaths here. Really allow the body weight to melt into the ground, open up that right glute. And then inhale as you come all the way back up onto your hands. And we're going to roll over now onto the right side, so you're coming into a seated position. Left leg is straight out to the side, right sole of the foot comes in towards the left thigh. Square the body off to that left leg, flex the toes back. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale as you fold forwards over that left leg. Try and get your chest towards your knee, let your head hang towards, chest towards the thigh, let your head hang towards the knee. And you should feel this stretch in the outside now of your right side of your body. If you need to use that strap, use a strap. Whatever you need to help you get there. And then slowly inhale, windmilling the arms, leading with the right hand, planting it behind the right bum cheek. Inhale as you lift and press through that left leg, opening up the hips towards the ceiling. Exhale as you reach back. Cramp in the back. Exhale as you reach back with that left hand all the way over into a lovely back bend. And then exhale, release, come back down to the floor. Plant your hands in all four corners of the mat again. Find that down facing dog position. Pedal out the feet. And then just walk the feet in towards the hands. Find your Uttanasana forward fold. Take a moment there. Catch your breath. And then bring your palms together, hands to heart, staying in that forward fold position. You're going to take the left elbow to the left knee, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and then twist and push with your left elbow down, looking up and over your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, release, come back to center, switch over the arms. So right elbow to right knee, straighten that left leg. Inhale to lift and push into that right knee, looking over that left shoulder, taking a nice deep breath. Exhale, release, come back to center, shake it all off. Take ragdoll if you want to, one last time. And then inhale as we come all the way back up. Extended Tadasana, exhale. Release the hands, shake out the legs. I'm going to move into our warriors now. So we're going to take a big step back now with our right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Hips are square to the front of the mat as we inhale to lift our hands, coming into warrior one. Exhale, sink into that lunge. Check that knee isn't tracking forwards with the ankle. See if you can see your big toes as you glance down. Pull the shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, sink a little lower if you can. Keep that body upright. Try not to lean too far forwards. Try and pull that body back. Use those glutes. Press through those feet. Imagine you're tearing that mat in half underneath you. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you inhale, you can twist the hips open now to the side of the mat. Exhale, release the arms parallel to the floor. Come into warrior two. Keep pressing through that front leg. Keep that body nice and vertical in the middle. Use those glute muscles to twist and pull the body round. Flatten it, if you like, into this kind of standing strength position. Take a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale as we drop that front elbow to the front knee. Inhale as you lift and twist with the backhand over the top into extended side angle pose. Take a nice deep breath. Eye gaze can be forwards or up to the top fingertips, wherever you're comfortable. And then exhale, release that top hand to the floor. Inhale as you lift and twist with that that left hand up towards the ceiling into revolved side angle pose. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Step back to down facing dog, pedal it out. Press through the hands. And then come to your knees and just take 2 breaths in child's pose. And then on the next inhale, lift up. Exhale, press back to down facing dog. Walk the feet all the way into Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a moment here again, swing from side to side, back and forth, see if you can get deeper into the stretch. Get the chest close to the thighs. And then inhale to lift all the way up. Exhale, release the hands. And we'll do the other side. So we're going to take the left leg back all the way to the back of the mat this time. Find that warrior stance with your foot, 45-degree angle. Square the hips off to the front of the mat. Inhale as you lift the hands into that warrior one position. Exhale, sink down into that lunge pose. Make sure that body doesn't track forward. So squeeze those glutes, tuck that tailbone under, suck the navel back towards the spine. Pull the shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, see if you can take a little lower in that lunge. Warrior one, it's a strengthening position. Keep pressing through those feet. Imagine you're ripping that mat in half underneath you. And then inhale, twist the hips open to the long edge of the mat. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, parallel to the floor, sorry, and come into warrior two. So use those glutes to squeeze and twist the body round to the side, but help yourself by looking forwards over your front fingertips. So you're kind of flattening your body as if you're in between 2 panes of glass. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, sink deeper into that lunge. Use those legs. Take a nice deep breath. Release that front hand to elbow to the front knee. Inhale as you lift and twist that that back hand over the top. Extended side angle pose. Eye gaze can go up towards the top fingertips, or you can just look out to the side. Wherever you're happy, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Keep pressing through that front leg, keep lunging, and then exhale, release that top hand to the floor. Inhale as you lift and twist open to the right side of the mat into extended side angle pose. Take a nice deep breath, keep that lunge, keep pressing through the feet. Exhale, release that hand, frame the front foot, step back to down facing dog, pedal out the feet, slowly walk the feet in towards the hands. Find your Uttanasana forward fold one last time. Take a ragdoll moment if you want to. Swing from side to side, catch your breath, open up those legs after putting them through those warrior poses. And then inhale to lift all the way up. Exhale, release. And we're at our balance section now. So just catch your breath for a moment. And we're going to come to Tadasana. I'm just going to walk you through the 3 poses that we're going to link this week. You guys can just stand and watch for a moment and then we'll go through it all together. So we're going to do big toe pose to crescent pose, a variation on it, to eagle pose. So those are your three poses, and I'll just demonstrate them for you now. So big toe pose, inhale as you lift your your right leg up towards your chest. Option one is to simply stand in this kind of tuck position. Option two, you're going to take your fingers from your same arm, same leg, and you're going to take the two fingers, hook them around your big toe, and then extend the leg out in front of you. So this is big toe pose. You're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Then you're going to come back, take that leg behind you, balance on the toes, and we're going to inhale as we lift that right hand up, exhale as we reach over to the side. Take another 3 breaths in this crescent lunge, crescent pose variation. Come back to center, stand into Tadasana, and then we're going to come into eagle pose. So you're going to take the opposite leg now over to the other side of the foot. So option one, you can balance on your toes, on the other side of that foot, crossing the legs over. Option two, you can cross higher, wrapping the leg around and hooking the foot around the calf. Then with the arms, we're going to take one arm under the other, crossing at the elbows, wrapping into the hands, coming into that eagle arm position. Option one with the arms, option two to lift and release. So those are the 3 poses. You can come back to Tadasana in between each one if you want to. You can pause the video and try this in your own time and spend a little time on it, or you can just go along with the instructions. So we're going to do 3 breaths in each pose, one side, and then take a break, come over to the other side. So, loading up our right leg this time, we're going to inhale as we lift our left knee up into that tuck position. So option one, to hold the knee here, and if that's all you want to do today, that's absolutely fine. Option two, take the 2 fingers, the index and the middle finger from your left hand, hook them around the big toe of your left foot, and extend that leg out in front of you. And if you want to take this arm out to the side, the right arm to counterbalance, you're more than welcome. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, release. Bring that leg all the way in. My ankle's really dodgy on the right, so I really struggle when I move around at the minute. And take that leg behind, planting the toes down on the floor, so you're not balancing, you're not pressing into the whole foot. If you need to put the whole foot down, feel free. But the challenge is to just balance on the toes. You're almost not putting any weight at all through that leg. And then you're releasing this right arm down to the floor. Inhale as you lift with the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you reach back. Crescent pose variation. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, step the foot to the side, come back to Tadasana in the middle. Then we're going to cross that right leg over into eagle pose with the legs. So option 1, just simply cross the leg, balance the toes, the other side of the foot. And then option 2, cross higher up the leg, wrap the leg all the way around. See if you can get your foot to hook around that calf. Find your balance. And then with the arms, cross the arms left under right, wrap at the elbow, so cross at the elbow, wrap the hands together. See if you can find the palms. Find your balance. If you can't find the palms, just grab what you can. And then inhale to lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. And then we'll do the other side. So this time we're taking all our weight over to our left leg. Shake it off if you want to. Take your weight all the way over to your left leg, and we're going to inhale as we lift and tuck the right leg up. Option 1, your tuck position. Option 2, taking those big fingers to the big toe. Extend the leg out in front of you. Take the left arm out to the side, counterbalance. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release that leg behind you. Find your toes to balance you. Cross the leg behind and balance on your toes. Release that left arm down to the side. Inhale as you lift and reach with your right arm up to the ceiling, taking your eye gaze up there. And then exhale as you bend backwards as far as you want to go today. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Step back to Tadasana. And then we'll do the eagle pose on the other side. So you're taking your you're taking your right leg now over. I just had to think then which side round we were. So taking your right leg over option, toes on the floor, option 1. Option 2, see if you can cross over, wrap that foot around, and then we're taking right arm under left, crossing at the elbows, hooking the hands together, seeing if you can flatten the palms together, and then inhale to lift. Oops. Sorry. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Shake it all off. I think I did that the right way around. I might have got the eagle legs the wrong way, but if I have, feel free to do them again on the other side. But option with those as well, if it comes up again, is to do just the arms or just the legs, whichever you prefer to work on. Sorry, I should have said that before. So we've done our strength and balance stuff, we've done our balance sequence, and we're just going to finish off with a few stretches. So if you come up onto your toes, we're going to inhale as we come all the way up onto our toes, extended to Tadasana, heels lifted off the floor, and then we're going to exhale as we gently come all the way down to the ground. Find that seated position without putting your hands on the floor is the challenge. Stretch the legs out in front of you. And then just pull the fleshy bits out from underneath your bum, flex your feet back towards you. Inhale to lift and lengthen, stretching the hands above the head. And if you need a strap, please feel free to go grab one. Exhale as you fold forwards over those legs, bringing the chest towards the thigh, letting the head hang down towards the knees. And just take 5 deep breaths as you inhale and exhale. And with every inhale, see if you can find a bit more length. Every exhale, see if you can fold deeper into that stretch. Use the breath to manipulate the body into letting go. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly come all the way back up. And we'll just slide the bum down towards the heels, come onto your backs, and just take Apanasana pose. So lift the feet off the floor, bring the knees in towards the chest, and just hug them with both arms. You can rock from side to side, back and forth, whatever feels good for you. And then take the hands over to the left knee. Exhale as you extend the right leg all the way down to the ground. Inhale as you pull that left knee in towards your left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And take 2 more breaths in your own time here. Using that inhale to pull the leg in tighter and exhale to just let the body give way. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you bring both knees back to center. And we're going to take the hands over to the right this time. Exhale as you extend the left leg all the way to the floor. Inhale to pull the right knee. Wish I could get my rights and lefts right. The right knee in towards the right shoulder. And just take another 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Just letting the body let go a little bit more with every exhale. Slowing the breath down now as we head towards Savasana. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you come back up to center. And we'll just take the hands out in a T-shaped position, palms facing down. And we'll exhale to drop knees all the way over to the left side of the body. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look towards the right. And just keep those shoulders glued to the ground. And if you want to, you can press on the outer thigh with the left hand. If your knees aren't quite on the floor, don't worry, let gravity do the work, just let them hang there. And if they are on the floor, challenge yourself, stretch that top leg and cradle it. in that left hand. Probably got about 3 more breaths to go. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you lift the head and the legs back to center. Exhale as you drop them over to the right side this time, all the way over. Inhale to lift your head and twist it to look at the back of the left hand. And again, you can press down on the outer thigh or extend that top leg. And again, we're just here for 5 deep breaths. Making sure those shoulders are glued to the floor. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly inhale as you lift the knees and the head back to center one last time. Hug them with both arms. And then just release the legs down to the ground. Extend them out in front of you and come into your Savasana position. And if you want to stay for relaxation, please stay. If you want to finish your practice here, you're more than welcome to leave and get on with the rest of your day. And in your own time, for those who are staying, just take 3 deep inhales, taking your own attention to your breath, following its flow within your body. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And really think about drawing that breath all the way down into the base of your stomach first. Maybe place your hands there so that you can focus on filling up that area first. Then fill up the lungs right up to the collarbone until you can't take any more in. And then exhale completely. Just take 2 more deep breaths, just like that. Following the flow of the breath with the mind's eye, noticing how it sits within your body, how your body moves around the influx of air. Just notice then the other areas of your body as well. Does the breath reach there? How are they feeling? Is there any tension or tightnesses that you're still holding on to in any part? And then I want you to start thinking about sending that breath towards the face and the head. And as you take a deep inhale in, clench every muscle up in that area. Clench your eyes, clench your lips, clench your cheeks. And as you exhale, release. Allow your cheeks to melt back down towards your ears. Allow your jaw to soften. Allow your eyes to be heavy in their sockets. And then just keep following that breath now as it trickles down the neck and into the shoulders. And as you take another deep inhale, clench the shoulders up tight towards the ears. And as you exhale, release. Allow the shoulders to feel a little bit more open. Allow the neck to feel long and loose. Maybe you find there's more space between your shoulder blades now. And then keep following that breath as it trickles down the arms and into the wrists and the hands and the fingers. And as you take a deep inhale, clench your hands up into tight little balls. And as you exhale, release the hands, let them fall open by your sides. Just release any tension that you're holding there. And keep following that breath with your mind's eye as it trickles down your body, down your spine, and into your hips and your glutes and your thighs. And as you take another deep inhale, clench every muscle up as tight as you can in that area. And as you exhale, release. Allow the small of your back to sink deeper into the mat below. Allow your hips to fall open. And then finally, that breath will travel down your legs and into your ankles and your feet and your toes. And as you take another deep inhale, clench your toes up into tight little balls. And as you exhale, release. Allow your feet to fall open. Allow your legs to feel long and heavy. And just release any tension that you're feeling there. And just notice how your body feels now. Check in with yourself. Give your body a quick scan. Are there any areas of tightness or soreness that you could release with your breath? And I want you to take one final deep inhale as you clench everything up this time as tight as you possibly can. And as you exhale, release everything back down deeper into the mat below. And keeping your attention on your breath, following its flow within your body. Just enjoy these last few moments of stillness. And if your attention drifts off, just gently bring it back to the flow of your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the wave of movement it creates within your ribs. Slowly start to bring your attention back into the room. Notice the noises around you. Notice your body, notice your fingers, notice your toes. Maybe bring some movement back to those areas, give them a little wiggle. And then start to make the movement bigger. Maybe you want to circle your wrists and your ankles. Maybe you want to start stretching out long. Maybe you want to hug your knees in towards your chest with both hands. Rock from side to side. Do whatever your body's asking for you to do in this moment. And then slowly, whenever you're ready, roll over to the right side of your body and join me in a seated position. And we'll take one final deep inhale as we reach up tall, hands above the head, palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that session. I hope you will have a lovely Easter weekend. Obviously, we're all stuck at home, but it's meant to be nice weather. Get some nice food in. Maybe do a few more of these yoga recordings that are back on the Facebook page. And keep an eye out for my yoga challenges all weekend. They'll still be going on, and I'll see you all again next week. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Bye.